said I got to say something, baby, hand me the mic. I said I got to say something, better hand me the mic. Somebody hand me a mic, cause I got to say something, so just hand me a mic. When I need to say something, better hand me the mic. I said I got to say something, better hand me the mic.
And it's nothing to be proud of. It's not like...
Put it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I see some big ones sometimes, though.
Right.
No, I swear down.
Yeah.
You know, there's always that little guy, like an old guy.
Right.
You know, looks like the letter P.
Yeah.
Stick legs, D-shaped body. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some really impressive dongers.
Right.
You know, some really
Yeah.
some schlongs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just don't get it. I'm like, there's no need to do that at the gym.
No.
Like, have some...
I had a scary experience once. I took Zoe for a massage, right, for her birthday, Doubletree Hilton. Lovely, like, massage, lovely little afternoon.
Right.
Went and had the spa and everything. And then went to changing rooms after to get, like, changed. And this old man, like, he looked so frail, bless him. Like, he had his pants down, he was having a wee. I was like, right, fucking hell, I'm going to have a wee next to him. Anyway.
He what? Sorry, rewind back. He was stood at the urinal
Yeah.
with his pants around his ankles.
No, he's just like, he was naked. Yeah. He was just like in that vicinity of like changing area. He was like, oh, I'll just stay naked. I was like, fair enough.
Right.
I went to the fucking pisser and like, as I was walking to the pisser, like he just like had finished and turned around and at me and like, I couldn't help but see what was this fucking absolutely honestly, he looked in pain. It was that big. It was about the half, like nearly the length of his leg. Honestly, I'm not even over exaggerating. It went to near his knee on the floor. And this guy like looked frail, looked old. Like I was in awe. I was like, wow.
Jesus worked overtime.
I nearly said like, mate, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, how the?
No, like, look.
Yeah, I came
each to
away.
their own, whatever. But just there's no need for that at the gym. Like
I don't get it. Yeah.
Like a bit of privacy. I don't know. It's not even that.
I won't get mine out in public places. I'm shy.
Yeah.
Always. I've never got naked in a public place.
Yeah, I don't
keep
like
my
it.
pants on. So like even if I'm going for if I'm going to go gym and then swim, you think you have to take your pants off?
I never.
No, I keep my pants on and put
same.
different shorts on.
Yeah, I
and
do
even when
that.
I'm finished, I'm soaking wet. I'll take shorts off, keep wet pants on, put dry shorts
Oh,
on.
really?
Yeah, man.
No, I never do that.
I
I'm
get
not,
naked,
I'm not that bothered.
no. I'm not bothered, but it's just like, if you get changed, fair enough.
Yeah, if you're
But
getting changed,
it
you
feels
can
like
take-
some of them are like going there to like, oh, look at me.
Some of them do.
Like they get a buzz out of it, but they're nothing special. And that is the weird thing.
I think that's an old man thing. I think when you're young, you're really hung up on size.
Yeah.
Or more so when you're older. But those people you're talking about who I'm not saying that this is the case, but you get the feeling that are they trying to show me this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, like you said, there's a difference between getting changed, quickly taking them off, putting some thingies on, mind your own business. But you are right. Some people towel over the shoulder, walking out, chest out, stood in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people, same as you, Southpaw. I've seen a man shaving in the mirror at Bannatyne naked.
What?
So he was ass bollock naked, having a shave in the thing with his hoodie out in the toilet.
Why?
It might be the same guy, Southpaw.
It does happen. Yeah.
Well, that baffles my brain. It's just I will never be able to understand it. It's like, I told you, it's just weird. Like,
Yeah. Well, you're scared to piss next to people, aren't you?
yeah, I don't like it. It's just, you know what it is? I think what annoys me, I'm like, because you peek, you know what I mean? Whether you don't want to, but it's like, oh, there's a willy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's in your eyesight. Because you're like, okay, I need to make eye contact with the eyes.
Yeah,
No, man. Wow. Do you know what I mean, though? It's
Yeah, I look. Yeah, I'm looking. If you're stood next to me, and I'm looking. You
all
know what
right.
I mean?
I don't mean that. I meant like,
I'll look at people's willies.
yeah.
100% I do.
All
I
right.
want to know what people work with. I'll sometimes, listen, I'll that much. I'll look around. I want to see. You know what I mean? I'll pretend I'm not looking.
I'm getting changed, like,
No, I want to know what people are dealing with. I want
Right.
to know what what the
competition.
landscape is. You know what I mean?
do you think it's the same
look.
in the girls' locker?
What they look at minges?
I guess, like, they just walk around like, it's not quite the same, is it?
I think they're more looking at breasts.
No, but so do you think there's the same stigma when it comes to girls about size?
Yeah, breasts.
Really?
Well, yeah, probably like the right body or what is stereotypically supposed to be a sexy body.
Yeah, right.
I guess. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure a big girl, if she was in the changing room and she was next to somebody who was, biologically perfect, as the textbook would say, I'm pretty sure she feels a certain way about it.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah,
of course, there's some people who aren't bothered, I get that, but surely, I'd like to think there was stigma.
Yeah.
But you do find like girls, like through my experience, they are naked around each other more than
men.
boys are.
I mean, girls go to the toilet together.
Yeah.
It's a, normal thing.
I suppose there's very little to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All their gear is inside. You know what I mean?
It'd be weird for guys to go to the toilet together, right? Like, imagine.
Yeah.
Like how girls do it. If guys just did that, that would be so strange.
I've been in toilet cubicles with boys, but it normally involves sniffing cocaine. That's normally what happened.
Okay, no, never done that. Couldn't tell you.
I've seen that. I've been in a toilet cubicle where people were doing that. And,
Oh, yeah.
Somebody has a wee. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, rough times, man.
Mate, it's wild.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, those people in the gym, fam. Yeah, I don't get it. I'll tell you, in my gym, what's that say? Oh, right. Yeah. I get it. Okay. So
funny.
Listen, everybody. That was a bit rough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Listen. Hi, guys. What'd you say?
Hi, y'all.
Yeah. So, listen, this is people like us. It's what episode is it, Southpaw?
I believe this is
51.
episode.
Is it? 52.
We're on episode about 44, yeah?
Oh.
We don't know what episode this is because we don't know when we're putting it out.
No, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
44. Because
Yeah,
it was,
potentially 44. Might be 45.
Yeah. Well, listen. Thank you for talking with people like us.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah. That this is Ben's with us.
ADHD in the house.
He's back in town. Southpaw's here as always.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, he
And this is people like us.
It is.
Today is an interesting day because normally what happens, Ben, is me and you come in, we
Chat rubbish.
scream, shout, sing, wear Santa suits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Do it all.
Behave like idiots.
Yeah.
But today's a bit different, isn't it?
It is.
Why is today a bit different, Ben?
Because it's Christmas!
No, it's not Christmas.
It's not. Today's Parmo Day,
Parmo Day.
which is a national holiday.
It should be.
Should be. We should make it a thing. We should get a petition signed up.
I know, yeah. National Parmesan.
Yeah.
Day. Like Pancake Day,
Yeah.
but for Parmos.
No, but joking aside, if you've listened to us before, you would have heard us talk about a chicken parmesan. Now, we all have our favourites. We've been very vocal about it.
Explain the parmesan for the people, Ben.
Stay tuned. We will explain it. Parmesan, it's a local delicacy, I'd say.
Yeah.
Chicken, bechamel sauce, 3 types of cheese,
If you got the breadcrumbs.
chips, chicken, like schnitzel chicken. That would be the best way to describe
That's for our German viewers.
Our German viewers.
Yeah.
Um,
Big up Germany.
schnitzel, it's
It's
a
German.
UK word as well, right? Like used, like you would know what I mean by schnitzel. I know it's German. Would you know what I mean by schnitzel?
If you
Salvo?
said schnitzel, I would think sausage.
Really?
Me
Yeah.
too.
Interesting.
That's what I think a schnitzel
Okay.
is.
It's
That's not what it is.
no, it's breadcrumb, chicken and breadcrumb. Breaded chicken.
So what you were saying is chicken parmesan,
It's a schnitzel.
breaded chicken
Yeah.
with bechamel sauce,
Yeah,
3
bechamel,
types
yeah.
of cheese.
Chips and garlic.
It's cooked, chips and garlic, and it's presented to you normally in a cardboard box.
Yes.
That's normally
It's a
how it works.
takeaway.
Yeah,
Kind.
it's takeaway. Comes from
But in our area, like lots of people in the UK will get a pizza as a takeaway as a treat, or a Chinese, or an Indian. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people that say you're hungover, a lot of people going towards a parmesan.
yeah.
But we need to note it's probably a 30-mile radius max, less than that.
Yeah.
Delicacy, because you go to Newcastle, they do horrible parmos.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about.
You know who stepped into the region recently?
Who?
Manchester.
Manchester.
Yeah, there is a couple of places now in Manchester that are cottoned on to the beautiful ways
So-
of the parmesan.
Yes, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
spreading.
I think people from Borough.
It's,
obviously.
I mean, yeah, because Zoe's tried one. She's from Coventry, and now she's raving about them in Coventry. You know,
So they've made it to Coventry.
they haven't quite made it.
Right.
They've been spoke about there. You know, and
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
imagine this is the same for anyone coming into the northeast. You try a chicken parmesan, it's well known, and then you're going to go and spread the word. And
Well, like
now
you
they're
said.
reaching Manchester.
I bet, pizza shop, kebab shop owners in this region, I bet the Parmesan is one of their biggest products they sell.
For sure.
And if, why wouldn't you? You're going to have mates that run shops in Manchester, or maybe you have another shop in
Yeah.
Manchester. Why wouldn't you tell them? I'm surprised it's not happened sooner.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it hasn't spread through the country because
Yeah.
you make that anywhere. Pretty much. In the right, obviously, don't make it in bloody Kingston upon Thames, like Chelsea. They're not going to have them
Yeah.
there.
Ooh.
But you introduce the chicken parmesan to any kebab shop in the United Kingdom,
Yeah.
it'll do well.
I
People,
think it'll have to cotton on. That's the issue.
I think
Everyone knows here.
what it is. I think people who aren't asked, or people who don't really care, are people who haven't tried the parmesan.
Yes.
Once you try a parmesan, you sort of the light bulb comes on, and you're like, oh, this is delicious. That's what's going on here. Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner.
If I was to open some sort of food place, I would bring something from Romania that I've never seen here. It's called fornetti.
What's Fornetti?
It's
Spelling bee.
Fornetti.
I've never heard of that.
Fornetti.
Sounds Italian.
Well, yeah, it could be from Italy. It's basically a much better Greg's. What I mean by that,
A pasty.
it is a pasty. Yeah, so look. So it looks like that.
So it's a brand.
Yeah. Now leave it on that. Okay.
Jam.
So that is the beauty of it. Some of them come with jam. Some of them are pizza flavored. Some of them are sweet cheese. It is the best. What would you call it? Is it pastry?
Yeah, it's a pastry.
Yeah. So this is the best pastry I've ever had in my life. So whenever I go to Romania, this is what I have. It's like cheap, mega cheap, like
And you find them everywhere.
everywhere, every
street
corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Like loads of them.
Immediately, normally when I see foreign food, I don't get it. I immediately understand what this is.
Yeah.
Can almost taste it, right? And know it will be good and know it's cheap, available
Yes.
everywhere, petrol stations, you
Yes.
name it, it's everywhere.
And it's warm. It's
It's like the sausage roll.
yes.
It's a sausage roll
Yeah,
of here.
which is great, right? Everyone loves a
Absolutely.
sausage roll.
You can get a sausage roll anywhere.
Now imagine a sausage roll with different flavors. It's basically what it is. Like I know it doesn't make sense, but like a Nutella sausage roll, cheese sausage
so
roll,
like instead of pork,
pizza taste,
maybe jam,
yes.
cheese, pizza taste.
and it melted. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And I kind of believe no one brought it over. Yeah, honestly.
Maybe you should do something, Ben, because these'll sell.
Oh, 100%.
These'll sell.
Brits would eat this alive.
You have
because
to
it's-
bake them fresh, though. You can't import them. They've got to be baked fresh, right?
They're not though.
Are
That's
they
the thing.
not?
I've seen them. They're in big bulk bags and they just put in the oven and taste
Really?
fantastic. Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
And they sell pizza, everything. Yeah, it's basically like a Greg's.
There is something in that, though, isn't it? Taking like a certain cuisine and bringing it to somewhere new. Like
Yeah,
it
but
will just take off,
I
right?
don't know if I would say it's Romanian cuisine. It's just a bit different. But yeah, it's that would be a thing I would bring over. And I was thinking, why has no one done this yet?
It might be Polish, because you see in related searches, Fornetti Polska, Fornetti Poland. It might be a Polish make. It sounds Italian, but,
Google that, see what happens. London.
just put, where does Fornetti come from?
Imagine
Isn't it
this-
like a posh word for where does something come from? There's like a posh word for it.
Originate.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Smart people use.
Yeah.
Do you think international people...
Oh,
Hungary.
makes sense.
Which is the neighbouring country
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Romania.
yeah.
So yeah, easy. It's going to come over.
Yes.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And in fact, a lot of the Romanians in the centre of the country, they're Hungarian.
Right, I get
They
it.
only speak Hungarian. It's
They only speak
wild.
Hungarian?
Yeah, yeah. Transylvania. Everyone in Transylvania speaks.
But yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is what I was saying in Manchester.
Armageddon. Oh my goodness.
Parmageddon, yeah.
What's going on here? Hey, a Parmo in a bun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, salt and pepper
Uh-huh.
Parmo,
How they-
Armageddon, a sweat on.
Armageddon, a sweat on like that.
Love that.
I like a play of words, Holy macaroni.
Buffalo and blue.
Righteous Reuben. I'm about that life.
Yeah.
So what is this?
Bagels?
Bagels? I do. I don't have them very often, but I am a fan of a bagel with some Philadelphia on.
Oh, no, okay. What I mean by bagels, do us a favour, Google dot bagel Newcastle.
Dot
Yeah.
bagel? This is a store.
No, brother, sorry. The word D-O-T.
All right, mate. You had me at dot.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It's just a sandwich, mate.
It's not, brother.
No, these
You
are...
choose your bagel. All
Right.
different. It is absolutely fandabidosi.
You had one, like?
Oh, I have it all the time. Reuben, look at that. Pastrami.
That's like American New York style, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
Filth.
yeah.
Real good.
Yeah. But it actually doesn't make you feel guilty about
Really?
having bad food. Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like it would.
I mean, it depends what you have. The salmon one, it's lovely. Like if you have salmon, yeah, it's definitely worth a try if you never had it.
Huh.
Sorry, that just came to my mind.
I mean, it's a good looking bagel.
Yeah,
It looks more like a burger, to be fair.
yeah, but it's just they have so many different types of bagels, which is quite interesting. You know, chives, salt and pepper, you name it. It's very good.
Do other countries know about sausage rolls, or is that just us?
I've never heard of it till I moved here, but I
Really?
moved when I was a kid, so I guess I'm not.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. It's definitely a
Yeah.
Commonwealth.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Yeah. The humble sausage roll, a British favourite.
Why doesn't America have sausage rolls?
Why would they?
That's what it says, yeah.
They have so much dirty food over there.
Huh. Oh, well.
But
Yeah.
I'd imagine this is probably going to be our most food-ridden episode ever.
Yes.
It sounds it.
Yeah.
It sounds it. I'm excited for this.
If you like
for this.
food, if you like naughty food, this is the episode for you, I'd imagine.
The next part you're going to love. This is just a little intro, and then we'll dig in the good bit.
It is. When are we starting this?
I believe I've just had a text. The Parmos have arrived.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Toilet break?
Yeah, we'll have a quick break.
Yeah.
After the break, it's Parmo Wars.
It's Parmo time, baby.
Just
Yeah.
which Parmos and where from are they?
We've got 3 coming.
Yeah.
One is from Godfathers 464592. Boo. One is from Pizza Box. And one is from potentially the King, Manjaros.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So it's Pizza Box, Godfathers, Manjaros. So
Yeah.
when we're back, we'll have the parmesans and we'll go through the process.
Let's go.
I'm embarrassed about your Parmo, to be honest.
What do you mean?
It just looks diabolical, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
That's an awful...
Best Parmo going in Darlington. Look at your box, mate. Your box is gay.
we've started off... That's how we're going to start. So listen, we're back. We've been for a break. This is People Like Us. We're back in the room.
Yeah.
Where have we been? We've been for a wee.
Yeah.
Well,
We've
the
been for a
part
wee.
where we're getting the Parmos.
Yeah, we're getting the Parmos. So this is the bit that the episode's all about, really.
A bit of backstory.
It's coming. That was like the opener.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
Bit of a backstory is, for our international viewers,
Yeah.
the Northeast is pretty famous for a dish
Yeah.
by the name of a chicken parmesan.
Yes, sir.
It's basically a piece of chicken, bechamel sauce, a few breadcrumbs, a load of cheese. That's what it is.
3 types of cheese.
Yeah, it's a local speciality.
It
the
is
chicken
indeed.
parmesan.
Yeah.
Parmigiano. What this is, we've had an ongoing
Debate.
debate, a disagreement.
For years.
Yeah, disagreement as to who does really do the best parmesans in Darlington.
Yeah.
I have a belief that it's Godfathers.
Wrong.
Godfathers of Darlington 464592. Give them a ring. Ben's offering is from Pizza Box.
Pizzaboxonline.co.uk.
Pizzaboxonline.co.uk. And the wild card is the one that most people think. If you ask 100 people in
Yeah.
Darlington what's the best parmesan, they'll say Manjaros.
But just to add, this is Manjaros from Darlington. Most people would say Manjaros Middlesbrough.
Is there a difference?
There is a massive difference, and actually, it would be Ingleby Barwick now. Ingleby Barwick have a Manjaros, and it is far superior to a lot of people I
the
speak
Borough
with.
one?
Yes,
I like Ingleby Barwick, but
I've heard.
Is the Borough one the original?
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
And how many
that-
locations do they have now, ish?
So they have
Newcastle.
Borough, Newcastle. Oh, don't even start me on
They're
Newcastle.
all over, you know.
Are they?
There's one in Leeds, there's one in Manchester. Manjaros
well.
is a big chain now.
Right. But, sorry, Newcastle one, while we at it, yeah?
Yeah.
Because this really boils me. So when I go to Manjaros, so by the way, Manjaros is the only one where you can actually go and sit in and have a Parmo.
Say that again.
Manjaros is the only place out of all these. So they used to have takeaways.
Oh, you can sit on the floor in Godfathers.
Like a scruff.
Yeah.
You can't even pay card, mate.
Don't get me started on why that's a good sign.
Yeah.
That's a good sign, in
VAT.
my opinion. Somebody that, of course, there's that aspect of it. But in my opinion, a takeaway that doesn't take card, isn't on Just Eat or any of the slag sites, that shows something. That shows that they have enough business to not worry about your convenience. You know, if you want their food, you'll come and get it from them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, fair. I don't
that's my opinion. I mean, look,
Anyway.
we start with the boxes.
Awful box.
I mean, look, for those, I just want to show everybody this. See this? Look.
What is that?
This-
What is that colour?
This is what you want to be presented with.
No,
it
brother.
looks clean. It looks professional. It's got a picture of a little knife and fork on. Everybody's favourite dish. It says the word delicious. There's no grease. It's a beautiful yellow. You know, it's perfect. Bit of purple. What's not to like? This sweaty offering.
Sweaty, tick, straight away, it means it's going to be banging,
Right.
right? King, crown. That's all you need, fam.
Right.
That's all you need. The king of the parmesan. You get me? It's probably that, though.
Your box looks like it's trying to get off heroin. That's what it looks like. It looks rough as a badger's bum.
Well, look, it's only been sweating at the bottom a bit, you know.
Right. What's the underneath look like? Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
What that tells me, though,
What does it tell you, Ben?
your parma's just boring. You know what I mean? It's got no personality.
What does Manjaros have to offer? The wild card.
No, okay, so Manjaros box. I would give it to Manjaros if I was to,
Fair enough.
because
Fair enough.
this tinfoil, it's a very nice touch. You know what I mean?
believe that when I open this, there'll be tinfoil under mine.
Really?
I think so.
Ooh, let me check mine.
I think so.
Oh, mine has
Yours has what?
the paper, and now because it's been sat for 20 minutes, that paper will be stuck to the Parmo, so it's
Right.
going to taste even better.
Right. So some paper with your parmesan.
Yes, yeah, that's a delicacy.
Well, you know, there will be everybody in the local area. We'll just talk about our town. Everybody in our town will
Yeah.
say, so-and-so does the best Parmo.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their opinion, right?
Yeah.
They're all wrong. And Godfathers does do the best,
No.
is what I'm sticking with. So we're going to find out, is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
But listen, I mean, I tried yours
You did.
multiple times.
I tried
Parmo,
yours.
it's a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay.
However, the most important thing next to your chicken, it's this little bit. Garlic sauce.
Agreed.
Garlic sauce.
And we'll do that test in a moment.
We will, because yours is rank.
Okay.
Anyway.
What do we say about garlic sauce? It's not to fall out. Is that correct?
Is that how you... Right, okay. I wasn't aware of that. We'll,
That's a sign. I mean, you know, Southpaw, what's going to happen, don't you?
no, we'll try it. We'll try it.
I know what's going to happen. Yours is going to cry like a river, and
Bro,
mine's going to hold
This is the
there.
best garlic sauce I ever had in my life.
Right.
And the Manjaros one. From
Right.
Manjaros one is better.
Which one is Manjaros one?
That one. So this is from Pizza Box.
Okay.
That is Manjaros.
Did they only give us 2?
No, there's more.
I was going to say.
We'll give you more.
Okay.
Right, okay, so let's go. First of all, Dan is a boring guy. So he only gets plain chicken parmesan.
Of course.
You know, boring. Because I'm hard, I get a hot shot one.
Right.
You know, I like a bit of spice.
Babadaboopy.
Badababoopy.
It's the Italian in you,
It's the
isn't it?
Italian in me. And it looks much better. Okay.
It looks better. What does? The hot shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go around and showcase
Where's your
Daniel's
salad, Ben?
first. I'll get some close-ups on the camera so you can showcase to the people.
Okay.
So I don't get salad.
You don't get salad?
Who gets salad? When you get a Parmo, you don't get it for the
No
salad.
one asks for it. It's just It's just an offering. They send the salad.
I got mine too in a raggedy box.
Right. A little chip box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Southpaw put it away because he liked
it was
it.
embarrassing. Because it's so bad.
It wasn't embarrassing. He said, "I'll have that for lunch." I said, "Yes, mate." Here you go for it.
Yeah. Oh, Southpaw, really? Okay.
Right.
So what we're going to do is going to do a big reveal.
We are.
Right. So this is Godfathers of Darlington. Darlington's best parmesan by far. Comment if you agree. If you don't agree, you're wrong. So let's have a look. First impressions. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a runaway. Oh, cheeky.
Cheeky.
Have a little look. So, big reveal.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Look at the sweat on that.
Wow.
Wow.
Look, I mean, listen. Right, I don't know what you want in a parmesan. I don't know what you think is good. But to me, that is what a chicken parmesan is supposed to look like.
I agree. It looks nice.
This is something, look at the different cheeses. Look at the burning around the outside. Like a little, it's just enough. You know what I mean? It's just enough.
Nice and crispy.
It's just enough burned. Yeah.
The chicken's not quite even though.
It's a thing of beauty. Do you want it a bit even or do you want the crusty bits on the outside?
No, but see what I mean? It's just a bit thinner on the sides for me.
That is an incredibly good looking parmesan.
Is that a large? Yes, it is a large because
It is.
It's
It
a
is a
large.
large.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
I
Good-
will send you the
good
cash for that,
size.
sir.
Don't worry about that.
So let's have a look at this sad little thing you've got.
Okay.
We're going to move this out of the way.
Okay. Manjaros.
So what is this? What are we looking at?
So this is the pizza box parmesan. Okay. So I'm a bit of a Parmo connoisseur, if I can, must have had about
6,000
in my life.
Right.
And I'm not exaggerating, I think. And I've been around the block. I tried a lot of them. And this is my go-to, my safe go-to. Okay, little disclaimer. Manjaros is probably my favourite,
Okay.
but it's just a bit more spendy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's a weeknight Parmo.
So this is, that's a treat. Manjaros is the treat.
It's a weekend Parmo.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
There is a difference.
Listen,
yeah.
I think this is the best Parmo, but when it comes to a weekend, I order Manjaros Parmo.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a during the week
yeah,
Parmo.
yeah, no, I get that.
£10, you feel good about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They take a tenner off, you're like, this is a good deal.
Yeah.
This is a good deal. I'm full, I'm happy, I've had cheese.
You feel sick after.
Yeah, I don't, you do.
You don't feel sick after Parmo?
No, that's a good Parmo.
You don't eat well. It's not about the Parmo, it's that I eat it with such a passion.
Right.
You know? Right, my Parmesan. Are we ready?
No, I'm going to flip it towards Dan.
Yeah, okay. So obviously it's a hot shot, so it's got a bit of flavour on it. Yeah.
For the viewers watching this, I do apologise. That's it looks like sick.
Look at this. It is absolutely stunning. It's cut to perfection. In fact, yours is not even cut, is it?
Yeah, it's cut, yeah.
Is it? Oh, I don't look cut.
yeah.
Mine is cut properly. You know, look at the cheese. Look at it, red onion, peppers, jalapeno, the cheese. Everything's perfect. There's nothing, it's sweaty. Okay, your box is a bit better. I must give you that because it's got tin foil around it.
Yeah.
But they actually missed out the paper under the Parmo, so they forgot about it, which is a good win for me.
Right.
But yeah, there's nothing not to like. Mine has pepperoni, yours doesn't. It wins straight away.
I'll give you that looks, and I like my food slightly overdone. Anything, no matter what I'm eating, whether it be steak, whatever, I like things quite well cooked, and that does look quite well cooked, and I quite like that. And that looks like a Parmo that's been in for a minute too long, but that's how I like it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks good. I think the colours are a bit deceiving because you've got the bits on and the colour. That's making yours look more attractive.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a smoke screen. That's
Yes.
a fugazi. You know what I mean? That's a fugazi.
Yeah.
About a movie. It's a good looking parmesan.
It is. That chip shouldn't be there.
Yep. Your chips look a little bit sad and tired and wet.
They
I'm not
do.
going to lie. Looks like they've had a shower.
Yeah, they are a bit
You
sweaty.
know. But not a bad looking Parmo considering the state of that box.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best way to describe it. When you had a bad day, yeah, and all you want to do is go home to your safe space. Just chill on the sofa, watch a movie. You feel fine about yourself. This is how I feel about this Parmo.
Right.
When I want something that won't let me down, I go to Pizza Box. You
That's
get
a
what
good
I'm saying?
analogy. That's a good
Yeah.
way of saying that.
Yeah. Sometimes they let me down, however.
Do they sometimes let you know?
I'd say 1 in 20 Parmos The chicken, it's cooked. I never had it when it wasn't cooked, but it's a bit chewy. That's a disclaimer. You know what I mean?
God, I don't know what you
just
mean. No.
sometimes it tastes like rubber. But apart from that, spot on.
The only time I've ever tasted that in a parmesan is when I ordered your parmesan.
Really?
It was chewy, yeah.
So you might have had a bad experience.
I didn't finish it.
You didn't finish it.
No. I ate half out of greed.
I'm so sorry.
And then it caught up with me. You know, like when you're eating something bad, the first few mouthfuls don't register because you're so greedy.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking my finger ends off.
Yeah,
you know, like,
yeah,
and I'm pushing it in. There's bechamel sauce in my ear and my hair. I'm making a right mess. And I got about halfway through it, and all of a sudden I realized that, like, you know, like when you feel like I felt like a bit of cartilage.
Yeah.
You know, like through my teeth.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Like a bit like a bit of pomegranate. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what was that?
Yeah.
And I'm looking and I'm seeing like your parmesan, I'm like bleeding and pink, and I'm like, right.
So, like I said, I never had it when it wasn't cooked. Like,
Hang on.
yeah, I'm not even. Hang on.
Greedy
hang on,
for the
hang
verse,
on.
isn't he?
Yeah. Wait. I just
Greedy
wanted
for
to
the
check. I want
verse.
to check. Right. Anyway, now, obviously, so like I said, this is my go-to safe space. But if I want to have a treat and, you know, the best there is, I'll go to Manjaros.
So can we at least admit at this stage that Godfather's does blow whatever that is out the water?
In terms of the box appearance, maybe, but I actually think the colours of mine look much better. I'm not even gonna lie. And
But okay,
I understand what you're saying. Is deceiving because it's got stuff on it? Maybe.
but it's not about how it looks, really, is it? What really matters is what it tastes like.
Agreed.
So I'm gonna outright say this beats that. I'm sorry, but it might not beat that.
No. Okay. For you, yeah. For me, no.
No?
Like I said, at Parmo, it's a whole experience.
It's
It's not just about the chicken. The garlic
is.
sauce is very important.
Oh, the garlic sauce, of course.
And well, let's just do the Manjaros one first. Okay.
Let's do that.
So this is something that has never failed me ever. I don't think I've ever had a bad Parmo from Manjaros.
Never a bad one.
No.
No.
The
Me
only thing I must say, sometimes
I agree with
the
this.
chicken is too thick.
Yes.
I know everyone might be like, what? But sometimes if it's just a bit too, the ratio's not quite right.
It's all about ratios, fam.
Yes. I'd say we need 60% chicken and then 40% of bechamel, cheese, whatever.
I'm good with that.
I think that's the
I'm
way it
good
should
with
be.
that.
Sometimes Manjaros is maybe 80-20.
Yes.
So too much chicken. Some people maybe like that, but for me, sometimes a bit off. It don't feel right in your mouth.
It can be a bit intimidating. When
Exactly.
you've got a mouthful of flesh
Yeah.
and you feel it knocks you sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like too much meat. You need that cheese to weigh out
Yeah.
the meat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But are we ready? Look at this beauty.
Wow.
Look at this.
That is a very different looking parmesan.
It is.
It's very different.
It is very different.
You see, because that's so different, it doesn't even come into the same conversation as these two, because these two have similarities. These two, you can tell they were sort of the same types of people.
Yeah.
Turkish people made this.
Yeah.
That wasn't made by this
No.
ethnicity.
No.
That was made by Josh,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So yours looks more like a pizza.
Yeah, it's the ratio. It's
I'm
very
loving this. I'm loving the sticky in things. That's a great idea. Keep it still.
Keeps it in, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the ratio looks okay on this one. The cheese is overflowing. We like to see that. You know,
I feel like they've been lazy with the chilies on top. I feel like they're just placed. You know what I mean?
yeah, potentially, yeah. Well, you know,
Shouldn't they be under the cheese?
no, they never are.
No.
Oh, actually, they are on mine. And mine's a hot shot too. But I don't mind. I actually take them off. I don't really like them.
Right.
I like the flavour of chili
Oh,
around
you
it.
like spice?
Yeah, I love spice.
Right.
But
Not them.
I don't like the flavour of them. I just like all the chili and
Let's
the overall flavour.
let's have a look at the ratio on that. You know.
Okay. So should we start just ratio without tasting it? Just see what it's
Yeah.
like. I'll cut a bit so we can see. In fact, I'm gonna.
Let's have a look.
Oh,
Well, you know, the edge isn't probably a true reflection, fam. See, that's chicken heavy.
that is chicken heavy.
What would you call that? A 70-30? An 80-20?
Yeah. So see, it starts well, but then it goes a bit thicker. Maybe a bit too much. So,
I think in the middle of that parmesan is where you're going to get a true reflection. You know?
In fact. Okay, let's cut a bit more.
Let's go straight to the middle.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Southpaw's probably hating on me because he's going to have this later.
Is that your tea, Southpaw?
Oh, it's massively there.
Look
Okay.
at the size of that chicken.
Yes. That is too much chicken.
It's too much chicken.
Too much chicken for my liking.
Why is it standing so square? Why is it in like one shape? That's
Yeah, like... I never looked at the bottom of a Parmo. Have you?
never, never.
No, don't do that.
No, it looks like a piece of like meringue pie.
Yeah, it's...
Do you know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong, it's delicious, but a bit too much chicken. Cooked very nice, though.
Very nicely cooked.
You know, they perfected that.
That could be better for you than the other ones because it's more chicken.
Yeah.
You probably are guessing as well that Manjaros chicken is probably a better quality than the kebab shops.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Been slaughtered nicely.
You know, I'll have a look at this Godfather's one. That's a good ratio.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good ratio. It's a bit too chickeny for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I'll play fair. I'll go straight to the centre.
I'm so hungry.
We'll take one of these squares off
Okay.
because they're kind like that. They put it into squares for you,
Right.
So you can, you know what I mean. So you know what you're doing.
Oh, look at that. That looks...
We can't see the ratio here.
No. Oh, that looks a bit pink to me, mate.
Behave yourself.
You know what I mean? Oh, he
see
needs
it.
to find another one.
There's too much cheese.
Yeah, exactly. That can be a bad thing sometimes.
Now I'm gonna say that's too chicken heavy for me. That's the same thing again. That's an 80-20.
Yeah.
That's an 80-20.
Yeah.
It's too much chicken for me. I want a 60-40.
Yeah.
That's what I want. And now that's unusual for Godfathers. This isn't normally how
Is
it is.
it?
Not really. But it's a good ratio.
Yeah.
But I think it sits in the same ballpark as your Manjaros.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Let's have a look at the ratio on the
Look at
sick
this.
one.
Sick one. It's cutting nicely. Again. Ooh.
Let's have a look. Wow.
So that's a...
Let's get through the centre. I think you've got another chicken heavy.
Yeah.
Are we judging this wrong? Is this what Parmos are supposed to be like?
I don't know. I feel like maybe the difference is it's not the fact that... So this is chicken heavy, but because it's got everything else on top, I feel like it's right. It works. But Manjaros can be too much chicken. I don't understand. So, no, okay. Maybe this is the problem. It's not the problem that it's chicken heavy. That's okay. It's the thickness of the chicken.
Yes.
So it can be 80-20, which is fine, but the chicken needs to be thinner. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't work.
It does. So obviously you can have 80-20 like this, or you can have 80-20 like this.
Right. I'm
So
with
just because the
ya.
chicken is too thick makes
Yes.
it too chicken
How
heavy.
much of it is to start
That's
with,
right.
sort of thing. If you're dealing with a 1 centimetre Parmesan that's 80-20,
Exactly.
all good. If you're dealing with a 2-inch Parmesan
There you
that's
go.
80-20, like, what you doing?
Yeah,
It's a chicken
exactly.
breast.
Exactly.
It's basically a chicken
Yeah,
breast.
Yeah. Which is not what you want.
I get that. Actually, yeah. Thank you. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
It should... 80-20 is fine as long as your Parmo's thin enough.
That's right.
So I'm going to say this and that is, for me, is a better thickness than that for me.
I agree.
That's too thick for me.
I agree. Like this, don't get me wrong, this is so tasty, but look at the size of
Amazing.
the chicken.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of chicken, that.
It is.
Very chicken heavy.
You know, maybe people like it.
It is. So listen, anybody, our viewers, because we're all over the world now,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Do you know, I think Joe Rogan's watching us
Yeah,
too.
I think so too.
You know?
And Theo Van.
Yeah, they're watching us. So listen, anybody that hasn't tried these 3 Parmesans, I'd like you to try them. We'd like you to try them. And we'd like you to tell us which one you think is best. So maybe over the course of a few weeks, do Godfather's 1 week, you know, times is tough. Godfather's 1 week, pizza box the next week, and
Weekend.
in a weekend of Manjaros. Oh yeah, don't get a Manjaros during the week. That's gluttonous.
Yeah.
It's only a weekend job.
To treat.
But yeah, please, anybody that watches, all millions and millions and millions of viewers we have, comment which of these Parmesans, if you know the answer, is the best Parmesan. We'd also like to know what you think just by looking at these.
Yeah.
We've shown all of ours to the camera. Just on a quick thing, drop a comment, tell us which one of these is the best looking Parmesan.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the garlic sauce test.
Yes.
Because this is important.
It's very important.
Garlic sauce, for our international viewers, is something that is kind of the law from kebab shops and pizza shops. It's kind of the law.
Yeah.
You can have garlic sauce
With anything.
With anything.
Yeah.
The delicacy of doner meat
Yeah.
is fantastic.
Beauty.
With garlic sauce. You can just have it on chips.
Yeah.
I mean, my mother, back in the day, when she used to be a bit of a party animal,
Yeah.
her go-to after town when she was...
Cheesy chips and garlic.
Yes, that's where it was. Cheesy chips and garlic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amazing.
Beautiful.
When you've had a few drinks, or even more than that, and that garlic sauce and pizza shop food hits your lips, you are in ecstasy. It is the best thing you've ever tried, right? So, garlic sauce is very important. And what they say about garlic sauce, I hadn't heard this. I thought it was just about the taste. It was Southpaw that pointed this out.
He's a
For
snob.
me, it's just the taste. But Southpaw mentioned that it's important about the, what would you call it? The strongness of it not falling out of the
thickness,
box.
the sort of
I feel like that's rubbish.
texture of it.
Okay, so what the rule is? It shouldn't.
The rule is that you should be able to tip a garlic sauce dip upside down and it should not move.
Well, this will fall out eventually.
Yeah.
But it won't straight
No,
away.
you should be able to do like a 2-second, like
Yeah,
just
same.
like that. Like, well, there you go.
It worked,
Ben's
didn't
is
it?
not passed the test.
Right.
Oh, no.
So, listen, this is the Godfathers. Look, I'm that thingy, I'll do it over my phone. You know what I mean? This is how confident I am.
Put it over the camera.
Oh, see what I mean? That is Godfathers.
One more time and you're done.
I trust Godfathers. I trust Godfathers.
What's Manjaros saying?
We
Because
need to-
I don't think they've got their ratios quite
No.
as good as Godfathers.
It'll be shot
I
to
think
bits.
this
Is
is
this
better.
Manjaros?
Yeah, that's Manjaros.
Go on then, Benny, do the honors.
Yeah, do it over yours.
I'm not doing it on mine because I like that. Oh, you can.
No, you can already tell. We
don't
don't-
even, don't
This is
even.
watery.
We
Right,
don't
so
even
listen,
need
what
to-
we're saying is Manjaros is the worst garlic sauce,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Smells nice.
Does it smell nice?
Beautiful.
We have to try it, don't we?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we should all try a piece of each one
yeah.
to say where we are.
So straight away, Dan, looking at, I don't like your garlic. It's simple.
Right.
Okay, maybe, yes, maybe it's the best, but it's too garlicky for me. You know? Okay, this is Manjaros. This is.
Keep the Manjaros with the box, yeah.
Right, so that's where we are.
So you
Okay?
know.
Okay. So, cut a bit of mine, Danny. You'll go on.
Okay. Well, cut me a bit, Ben, 'cause it's over your side. Let's have a bit you've already cut.
Oh, look, let's have that.
It's a big bit for me, that, mate. Okay. So,
Don't need to have it all.
this is the old friend. I've tried this before.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's see what it's like now.
I'm going to. And I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to be biased to mine.
Yeah.
So I'm having a look. Yeah. Interesting.
Which garlic are you trying?
I'm going to try it with yours.
Okay.
So this is the garlic sauce it's supposed to come with.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a try. Here we go. You know what? That's fantastic.
Ooh!
That is a fantastic parmesan.
Right.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to lie. That's fine. No. Fantastic. I got excited. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
fine. There's nothing wrong with that
No,
parmesan.
It's safe.
Yeah, I'd order that again. 100%.
Okay.
I'd order it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna try my own.
Yeah, yeah.
Me own. I'm going to try
Me
Godfather's.
own.
Let's have a go. So.
Try your garlic
It's a
now.
good looking man, all that, you know.
Try with your
I'd have
garlic.
it a bit more cooked, to be fair. Okay, here we go. So, immediately, that's more cheesy and creamy and bechamelly than that one. That's immediate. Yours was more of a solid eat.
Yes,
It was more of a, I was eating something.
Yes.
I was eating a solid piece of food.
I agree.
That turns into a bit of a drink, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Very, maybe I'm getting blagged because the cheese and the cream is so nice. It's making my brain think this is the nicest,
Right.
you know? If you ask me what's the chicken taste like in that, I say I have no idea.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what the cheese and the cream tastes like. I know what the chicken tastes like in yours.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
Let me try the
Manjaros?
the Manjaros, yeah. While
No.
we're flying, and
Yeah.
we'll be honest. So I'm gonna try this one. This is Manjaros of Darlington, right?
Yeah, the cheese is very different than that, I think.
The garlic sauce is devastating.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's definitely different. It's a different experience.
It is.
Better? I can't say that.
Yeah.
I can say different.
Yeah.
I can say different.
Yeah.
It's a good parmesan That is a different experience to these two. These two might be in the same family. That is something else.
That is their uncle.
That's their uncle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Uncle
You know
Bert.
what I mean?
That's what that is, yeah.
These are nephews.
Honestly, I can't say right here, right now, but being honest, I'm not going to be biased to my guy. I can't be honestly right now sit here and say that I prefer mine.
That's a win.
I can't say it.
That is a win. That's all I wanted.
I can say I've enjoyed the experience with all three.
Can we have an order and then a rating for each one?
I might be biased because I know mine's Godfather's, and I'm trying not to be, you know?
Yeah, that might have been better if you didn't know, but you can tell by appearance anyway.
Yeah. Look, I might be a lot of things, right? But one thing I am is loyal. And the best parmesan on this table is Godfather's parmesan. Boo! That's what I'm going to say. For me.
Right.
For me.
My time to shine.
It is. Ben, tell me.
Okay.
And remember, we have to be honest.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
You know, be honest.
Yeah. I'm going to try your ratty one.
That's a good bit of Parmo.
It looks
that.
nice.
That's a good bit of Parmo.
Yeah,
That.
the cheese looks lovely.
Beautiful.
With Dan's garlic.
With Dan's garlic. Okay.
You mind that table, yeah? Handmade table.
So see, I like a lot of garlic, so I'm going to do
You
what I
do,
normally
yeah.
do.
You do,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Big bite.
Go on, son. Let's talk about it. You got some garlic sauce in your face, Mush.
That's how you do it.
Right. Is that how you're supposed to do it, is it?
Okay.
Tell me about it. Tell me what happened.
Love it.
Okay.
It's nice. The only thing that puts me off... Sorry, let me have a drink. I still haven't garlic aftertaste, which in my experience I shouldn't.
But you've hate garlic sauce.
I love garlic sauce.
That's
But-
going to happen if you eat garlic sauce.
No, that's
Right,
what I mean.
okay.
So again, when you put them both together, put them in your mouth, I feel like the aftertaste should finish at the same time, if that makes any sense.
It doesn't, but carry on.
With yours, the taste of the garlic is still in my mouth. The chicken taste is gone. With these two, they all finish at the same time. It's like a package.
Okay.
So your garlic holds on for too long in my mouth. Maybe that makes no sense. But I feel garlicky now. Like I feel disgusting talking to someone because I feel like my mouth will be mental.
Right. Okay.
So whoever's going to use this mic after me...
Well, let's try yours in the same.
Yeah, and I'll be, you know...
Yeah,
so
be honest.
I'll be honest.
We will also add this. Right now, we're dealing with nearly cold parmesan.
Yes.
So it's a
which is
completely
not-
different kettle of
yeah,
fish.
100%. Okay, so mine...
Good looking parmesan.
yeah, I'll try my garlic. Obviously, more runny.
What are we saying?
Oh, beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Just different.
But you didn't make that noise when you ate this one.
No.
So
And I'm being honest.
evidently.
It's just... I don't know if it's the hot shot that makes it so nice for me. I don't think I ever tried a plain one from them. So maybe that's not fair for me to compare.
Maybe.
But the chili, everything is beautiful. Now that's gone, the garlic, I can't taste the garlic anymore. I can taste a bit of the chicken and the spiciness. That is how I feel. And like you said, it feels like you're biting into proper food. That one, it's too cheesy for me.
It's a bit of a
And
drink, isn't it?
A man who's got IBS,
Oh, this is...
I mean, they're both hell.
yeah,
But,
this,
you know,
This is going to return.
Yes.
This is going to
Yeah.
return. This
Okay.
will not be the last time you hear about this Parmo. No.
That's coming back in 2 to 5 minutes.
Absolutely. It bubbles.
And now, obviously, the Manjaros one, again, there's something about it.
It's a bit big, isn't
It's
it?
weird. Look at that.
It's like a pie.
Yeah. And one thing again about Manjaros, sometimes they have too much bechamel sauce. This is a prime example.
Do you think?
The bechamel sauce is coming over. Yeah, for me, that's a bit too much. Sometimes. But let's try it with the garlic.
What are you saying, Ben? So evidently, for those who have just joined us, Ben so far is obviously preferring the pizza box parmesan just purely on his base reaction. So, does Manjaros beat pizza box?
Yes.
It does.
It does.
Instantly, non-disputable. Tell me what that experience was.
Chicken. So my chicken is nice, not mega crispy. You can even tell there's still a bit left at the bottom after you picked up the chicken. Yours, none left at the bottom. Same Manjaros. Nothing at the bottom.
Yeah.
the crispiness of that chicken is beautiful. Straight away, this gives me Aldi vibe chickens, M&S chicken.
Yes, I agree. There's a
That-
different quality in chicken going on here. 100%.
You can tell straight away.
100%.
That is the maybe in a snub,
Maybe.
but yeah, I mean they're all nice. The only thing that lets me down about yours is the garlic. I actually don't mind the runny garlic sauce from Manjaros. And if I was to pick one to have for the rest of my life, it would have to be Manjaros.
Really?
It would. It really would. Even though the ratio sometimes...
What about the cost of it? Are you not going to factor that in?
We're not talking about that.
Right.
Okay,
Is that not part of the experience?
me paying for it, it hurts me regardless.
Money, Parmo itself, the chips that come with it, the garlic sauce. I think it all comes in.
Sorry, we didn't talk about chips.
It's just stone cold, these chips now.
Yeah.
I mean, these chips are rank. That's what I will say.
No, but Manjaros give you fish.
We don't even need to
No,
discuss.
I'm done. Manjaros, see you later.
Yeah.
Absolute disgrace. What are them chips, fam?
I don't know.
Give me fries. You know what I mean?
That's lazy.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's lazy. Like,
That is the only thing that... No.
what are these?
I didn't even look at the chips. In fact, that is the only thing that lets me... No.
I'm
Sorry.
not even going to try it.
Pizzaboxonline.co.uk. You are my winner. I will be loyal to you for the rest of my life. But as long as I live in Darlington, you are my go-to. And Manjaros on the weekend.
Southpaw, you're not going to try all three, and because you're on the fence. You don't have a dog in the race.
No, he does. I think you have a favourite, right?
I have a favourite, it's Manjaros.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was that it? Out and out. Have you tried all three now?
Out and out. I haven't tried Benny's, to be fair.
Come on then.
Maybe you should.
You need-
Give Benny's a quick
But the
go.
thing is, what's going to happen here is he's going to try that, and that's the only parmesan in his mouth, and he's going to say that's wonderful.
Yeah.
He'd need to try all three.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? He'd need to have a piece of all three.
I'll go to the end here. Let me do the adjudicator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it needs to
Do you
be.
want me to get your fork and knife?
It needs to be settled.
This is an experience. We're loving this. Look
Yeah.
at this.
The thing I'll say about yours, I need a mic to be fair.
Yeah.
Right, so what I'll say about Benny's straight away is the cheese. The cheese looks completely different.
In what respect?
It looks like there's a couple of different types of cheeses on there. You see, it looks like you've got
Yes.
a bit of mozzarella. It looks like you've got a bit of maybe three cheese.
That's
three
right.
cheese.
It could be.
I mean, I know the Godfathers. Daniel once got me into it. I had that with the boys one time.
Oof, that's a good part.
That's a phenomenal Parmo. Looking at it, I already know it's a very good Parmo.
It's a good Parmo.
Yeah.
But we need to be settled. Look,
So what should I go for first?
your choice.
Go for Daniel.
I'll go for mine first because mine is a Manjaro.
Okay, go for yours first. Manjaro sauce.
Okay.
Ben sauce. Daniel sauce.
Because me and you have dogs in the race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Manjaros?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I can tell by the colour.
Can you?
Yeah. It's got a lot more mint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Manjaro. isn't
See,
it?
right?
It's phenomenal.
yeah.
It's, as you say, you were bang on when you said the amount of chicken. Too much chicken for Manjaros for me.
A bit thick, innit?
60-40 is your ideal. You said that very well. 60-40. 40% besh and cheese.
Yeah.
But yeah, too much chicken, but just a safe Parmo, solid bet. I know this bad boy. I know these guys.
What is this one?
Which
No,
one?
left hand
That's
side.
that one.
This is
Yeah.
the Godfathers now.
Yeah.
This is Godfathers.
Oh, yeah.
This is a safe bet.
Oh, yeah.
I know what this is saying.
Tell me about Godfathers. Creamy, innit? It's a creamy
It's
Parmesan.
creamy. That is, yeah. That's
It's very
right.
soft. The besh, the cheese, the chicken ratio.
Less chewing
It's
involved.
a little bit better for me. It's a really good Parmo. You know, the price of it, you've got to factor that in.
Yeah.
The chips. Let's have a go at the chips.
See, I don't comment on the chips because I don't really have the chips. I'm not
The
fan.
chips are shite.
chips are diabolical,
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
But yeah, let's have
I'm
a
gonna be
try.
honest, you know, on a ratio scale, the pizza box could be the best ratio because I think
Yeah.
this is more
This
of a
looks
50-50.
very. This, you know what? I'm actually quite interested about this.
It's a good looking Parmesan.
It is a really good looking Parmesan. Benny, you have brought something rogue to the table here. I'm quite impressed with you. Which
That's the
one's-
garlic.
Beautiful. Okay. Not the amount you have.
You have to, be professional here. Which one of these three? What are they doing to you? Tell me what's happening there.
Talk to me about the aftertaste.
So I'm not a massive red onion guy.
Okay.
and I just got a massive red onion in that.
Right.
So that's factored the taste a lot down for me. I'd say no red onions. The chicken's really good. The cheese is nicer than the Godfather's. The besh isn't as good as that.
Right.
It's really tough. I mean, for first Manjaros, I hate to do it to you, Benny, but it's a Godfather's for me. Godfather's comes in second.
And do you know what? I'm going to help Benny out
Thank
here.
you very much.
If I had to pick a second, and I'm going to shock the world here, so we're definitely not getting sponsored from Manjaros.
No.
So I would pick Godfather's first. I might be biased. I'd pick yours, the pizza box, over Manjaros. For me,
Interesting.
Manjaros is too much.
Yeah.
It's too much going on. It's too thick.
Yeah.
If I wanted that, I'd order a chicken breast. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's a hunter's chicken.
It is
That's
hunter's
what that is.
chicken.
That's hunter's chicken.
Yeah.
That's not a parmo.
No, that's right.
That's a hunter's chicken. I put it to you, sir, that's not a parmo. I put it to you, that's a chicken pie.
Ooh. I actually agree with you.
That's not a parmo.
I agree with you.
These two are parmos. And I'm going to say, before today, I was poo-pooing Pizza Box.
Right.
I did have a bad experience. It must
Yeah.
have been. That must have been the 1 in 10.
Yeah.
Pizza Box have came today correct. They have put a good fight in. They put a good shift in here. And I'm going to say this now. My Godfather's loyal. He is not a million miles in front of that. They are close.
Yeah, right.
That was a 4-0 finish.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
It's a 4-0 finish.
Okay.
It's not huge.
We'll take that.
Yeah. And that's
mean-
the truth.
The only thing we would probably have to add, you go to any sketchy takeaway in Borough, probably 10 times nicer than any of these farmers in
I've
Darlington.
never tried it.
Really?
I've never tried a Borough Parmo.
So obviously that's where it comes from, isn't it? Teesside.
Is there an original store where it's supposed to have come from?
Ooh, that's
The home of the Parmo. I think it is, and I think it's in Stockton.
Yeah, that's right. Stockton.
I'm sure I
Stockton
passed
Borough,
it.
yeah.
It's on the roundabout in Stockton.
Yes, right from town, right hand side.
Yeah. On that roundabout. That's
Yeah.
the home of the Parmesan, right?
Yes. So I had that, and it looks awful when you go and take it. I'm like, ugh,
Doesn't look good.
no,
What's it taste like?
heaven.
Southpaw, just while we're here, just check that out.
So apparently one story goes that it was created by former soldier Nico Harris in 1958 and
What?
at the American Grill restaurant he owned on Linthorpe Road. Now that would make sense. Linthorpe Road, heart of Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
Stockton.
However, there are other claims to various restaurateurs around the town. So to get a definitive restaurant, I think is going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
There is someone, that one we're talking
Yeah,
about
I
on the
know-
roundabout
yes,
near the
I know
town.
exactly what you
they
mean.
claim, I think they have a picture in the
Yes.
window, don't they, saying
Yeah.
we're the first Parmo. So
Yeah.
they claim it.
It was great. I feel like everything that we said about these, that one brings it together. It's as if they listen to us.
You think?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So maybe we'll just do a little vlog once and we'll go on the road.
Yeah, 100%. Let's make that a thing. I mean, look, one night after work, we've got no excuses.
Yeah.
We could literally all just meet up,
Yeah.
buy a Parmo, eat it by the side of the road,
Yeah.
just film it,
Yeah, I love that.
and then
Let's do it.
You know, we'll post that to the whatever we
And that,
do.
like, if anyone, obviously, you're not from the Northeast, this is like a big thing. You know, like when you think about Brits, you think of fish and chips. Think of it like that
Yeah.
for Darlington people.
You go to Mexico, you're talking guacamole,
Yes.
Burritos.
Yes.
You go to the USA, you're talking
Dirty food.
Yeah, you're talking burgers.
Yeah.
You know, You go to
Barbecue,
Japan, you're talking sushi.
Yes.
People do think, oh, the UK, oh, it's Sunday dinners and fish and chips. Yeah, it is collectively.
Yeah.
But there are regional things.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
London, it's like jelly deals, pie
Yeah,
and mash.
right,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Shit like that. Up in our little corner of this wonderful country,
Yeah.
in a pretty small radius. Because if
Yeah.
you go 220 miles up the road, they don't know about it.
No.
You know what I mean? So in our little few postcodes, the chicken parmesan. So yeah, all of our international viewers, if you're thinking, what are these guys talking about? These are the local delicacy.
Yes.
This is the local delicacy, the chicken parmesan.
Considered poor man's food.
Poor man's food, but it's a big deal.
Yeah.
In the Northeast, it's a
Yeah.
big deal. I'm going to say thank you to the Godfathers, thank you to Pizza Box, thank you to Manjaros.
Yeah.
Each of them have brought me pleasure.
Yeah.
I will order all 3 of these again.
Yeah.
If anybody watching this knows of a Parmesan shop, because what's to say we don't do part 2 of this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We could go get one from Borough
Yeah.
for the next
People might
episode.
think it's, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if anybody knows of a better chicken parmesan in the DL postcodes,
Or Borough, we'll get it.
Or the TSs, we'll go get it.
Yeah.
Drop a comment, tell us about it.
Yeah.
And we'd love to see if it can give a run for its money to these guys.
Absolutely.
I'm
down for that.
Be very surprised.
Awesome.
So is that the end of the episode, Southpaw?
That's that.
Is that that?
If you're happy with that, if you're happy with your reviews.
I'm happy with the review.
I'm starving.
Are you starving? So do you want to get these eaten?
Yes,
Yeah?
I do, sir.
Yeah, we do. Listen, everybody, this has been a different episode today. What are we calling it? Parmesan Wars?
Yeah.
Parmesan Wars.
That works.
Parmo Wars.
Yeah.
Parmo Wars.
So this has been Parmo Wars Part 1.
Yeah.
There will be a Part 2.
Yeah. Oh,
'Cause
I
I can tell we both enjoyed this. You know what I mean? We both enjoyed it. We've had a good time, right?
It's our personality.
Yeah,
we love it. We're scruffs.
Of course we are. You know what I mean? So, thank you, everybody, for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Thank you for talking with people like us.
Ta-ta.
Boom. Well played, everybody.
Nice.
How long was that?
That was 46 minutes.
I thought it was as well.
Thank you for talking with people like us. I like that.
I like that.
I thought about it.
I like
said it
it.
today on Johnny's. It's the poster. People like you need to talk with people like us.
Yeah.
So you sign out every episode with, because they always say, thank you for being a bad friend. You know what I mean? Ours is, thank you for talking to people like us. That's how we're going to end every episode.
Hell yeah.